Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Today is where is my volume? There we go. Today is Thursday, November 28th, 2024. I'm tired, y'all. Been up since early in the morning cooking. Had the opportunity to spend the evening with Remy of R&B and Chill, Remy in the City last night. Got in late, didn't go right to sleep, and then got up and cooked this morning. So if I sound a little muffled or you hear something in the background, that's because the vents are going, the fan is going because it's hot in here. But it is Thanksgiving. And so I would like to say happy Thanksgiving to everyone. I would like to acknowledge those that are indigenous to this land. For you, this day can be interesting. And so that land in which we celebrate Thanksgiving on today belongs to you, and it was wrongfully taken. So we just want to name that as well. But this is a land or a time rather that is set aside as a nation, as a world, that we express gratitude. We come together with our families. There's so much going on post the election and, you know, different opinions and things like that. So we're coming together this morning just to have some Black joy. For the past few years, I've seen Jermaine and Keith too. They both would put up posts about what to do, what not to do, family behavior, and just some things that go on in our community during the holidays and especially during Thanksgiving. And so I would like to introduce my guest this morning. We have an addition this year. As I said, I was with Remy last night. She's with us this morning, and I don't know how she's doing it because I'm about to show y'all how she looked. Now, how was you on last night? Started cooking and then looked like that this morning. I'm just saying. Get your mic, baby.
Wow. God did. God did, Jimmy. Good morning.
Listen, I am so excited for you to be here because this is going to be very interesting. I'm getting ready to bring in our next guest. Keith, shift your phone one more time because it didn't flip for you. One more and then one more again. Like flip it to the side and then flip it again and hopefully it'll bounce back. Because there you go. Just leave it like that. It's good. You're good. I also want to bring in Jermaine and also Keith all the way from North Carolina. Keith, say it. Where you from?
I'm from Boston, Massachusetts. I live in North Carolina.
Okay, yeah, but Jermaine, you hear it?
Yeah.
He says North Carolina.
That accent.
Hi, Jermaine.
Hi, everybody.
How you doing, Jermaine?
Good. Happy Thanksgiving.
How many Thanksgivings?
For us, three in a row.
I'm talking about how many Thanksgivings you celebrated.
Oh, 39.
Okay, so what we're doing now is I'm proud of all three of these folks on here, but for those of you that don't know, I had the opportunity some years ago to be Jermaine and Keith's youth leader, youth pastor. And so seeing them, if you notice, Keith has a whole crib and then a crib in the background there. Jermaine is an author. and a personality with his own platform. And most of you should know who Remy in the city is here from Boston. But Remy is an advocate, a personality, a curator of spaces. And so we're jumping in today to talk about Thanksgiving shenanigans. And I first want to start one. I don't know if you all know Jermaine Tulip, the singer, the chef. From Jermaine, you may know him from oh God, what is the church that Sharon and all them used to go to? Rehoboth. He's out of Rehoboth. And so hold on. I'll start off one. This isn't original. I'm taking his. And I told him yesterday that I would allude to it on the show. So the first one he said was, Thanksgiving is only once a year. If you're bringing something, please buy the name brand. On this day that the Lord has made, we rebuke the spirit of Bubba Cola, Lemon Fizz, Diet Cola, and Dr. Cherry. Let Pepsi, Coke, and the other products that we know to be free let name brand liberty flow from house to house. Yeah, I read that. That was just the first one. Remy, you're the woman in the room. I'm going to give it to you first to give us. Why don't you give us two of your, and you did something special for today.
I did, because I really do have a book, and it's not from the Bible, but it is Remulations, okay? And because I'm a mom and because I cook in real life, there are things that thou shalt not do. So I'm gonna give y'all some clips, some excerpts from Remulations 14:3, okay? It's with the Y, my good friend. Remulations. Thou shalt not, because I am a Black woman that cooks in real life, bring to my home a rotisserie store-bought chicken. Thou shalt never, ever, ever do that, because I am deeply offended. You could have brought Bubba Cola. Okay? And now this one has to do with
okay, yeah.
Thou absolutely shall not. Now this one is for the ladies and maybe the fellas. I don't know what y'all got going on. But thou shalt not fix that lady's husband a plate and drop it off to his job tomorrow. Thou shalt not do that. Okay?
Oh.
We going in right off the bat. You just
all right, Keith, I'm going to go in order of the screen.
Yeah, listen.
Is anybody dropping off a plate to you at work tomorrow?
Yeah.
You know they be coordinating, okay?
Listen, I don't want none of the smoke. I don't want none of it. But
okay.
I'm gonna jump right behind sis, because listen, you cannot take credit for food that you did not cook. If you came with that store-bought chicken, if you came with that store-bought cake, do not come in plagiarizing, saying that you did it, because you now have created an expectation. Because if somebody say, "Ooh, I like this chicken," now you got to go out and buy another one to keep up with the lie. Let's not do it this year. We ain't doing it. We ain't doing it. No plagiarism this year.
Don't do it.
All right, give us another one, Keith, and then we're going to jump over to Jermaine is cooking. Right. He's so serious. He ain't even cracked too much of a smile yet. Come on, Keith.
Now, this one's touching home for everybody here. If you know that you, half your family, got all type of high blood pressure, got all type of ailments, you need to cut back on the salt and hide all the Lowrys, all the hot sauce, because we ain't gonna sit around with swollen ankles and dizziness all day and somebody trying to find water to get people up off the couch. Come on, let's be more conscious this year, people.
We got to be healthy.
You got to get healthy.
All right, Jermaine.
Oh, y'all saying y'all coming straight out the gate. All right. Mine is don't starve your children. I grew up, you couldn't eat to Thanksgiving dinner. Thanksgiving dinner ain't till 7, 8 o'clock at night. Maybe close your kitchen off at a certain time. But just because it's Thanksgiving don't mean you can't eat breakfast or lunch. Feed your kids.
Is this
that's not an excuse because it's Thanksgiving. You don't eat breakfast.
That ain't the Israel.
I did that in your house, but in my house, you don't eat things. It's like we hungry.
Not the Israel family. We get up and we cook good breakfast.
Y'all lucked out.
It's bacon. Yeah, now I don't know about them.
I tell you what, I done almost passed out in my mama's house on a Thanksgiving. She get out my kitchen. Get
Yeah.
out my kitchen. Don't ask me for nothing.
Wait, hold on. Kelly said, listen, my kids know. I mean, cereal,
Right, there's options.
Pop-Tart,
Not a
something.
Pop-Tart. Okay, that's it.
Yeah.
Something. Well, you don't want them with sugar because then they're going to be running around the house like crazy.
Yeah, because what happens is, like, if you go to a relative's house, don't embarrass me, don't act like, well, we didn't eat, we hungry. And then if you get there on time for dinner at 4:00, like they told you, and then it really ain't gonna be ready to 7, we ain't ate all day.
I don't know about your black people, but my black people, when they're hungry, don't act right. So you got to get them kids some food because they'll act the fool just because they hungry.
We get hangry.
Hangry.
Jermaine, what's your number 2? Instagram is going in. Oh my. Okay, I got to go comments in a minute. Jermaine, give us your second one.
Hide your valuables. If we hear it every year, keep Uncle so-and-so out the Uncle so-and-so steal, Auntie so-and-so steal. At this point, y'all been saying Uncle so-and-so steal since I was a kid. Auntie so-and-so has loose hands. By this point, stop bringing it up. Just tell everybody to put your valuables in the side room and lock your door.
Lock the person.
It's old now. Lock the stuff up.
Ciao.
Hold on. I just wait. Latrell said, going back to the not eating, she said, listen to Latrell. I have brie with crackers for my guests. Them kids ain't eating brie with crackers.
Look,
First of all, you know Latrell ain't gonna have a whole bunch of rugrats running around.
Chips.
That is so bougie for the kids. The kids gonna be looking at that like, what am I supposed to do with this?
Right.
What is this? I mean, my sons will be like, I know you lying.
Not no darn brie. Hold on. Let me tell y'all what folks are saying over on Instagram. Carmen said, let's always remember to honor our indigenous people of this land, our ancestors and indigenous people of this land today. North Carolina representing, and I am from Charlotte. Dr. Charlea said, TikTok helps if you don't have a cooking nana that taught you. Free game, always search black. She said, always search black people. Oh, yeah. Carmen also said, what'd you say, Keith?
Can we stay there real quick?
Go ahead.
Go to TikTok and go to anybody. You need to be following somebody on TikTok that got the big arms or auntie that got the good Southern accent, because everybody on TikTok ain't doing it. You know, Becca and Elizabeth, and they still putting raisins and stuff, and we ain't for it.
Did you?
Oh yeah, listen, Auntie got to have a sweet meat back here. I need to see it. Granny got to have the turkey. I got to see it. That means she putting in that work when she whipping it.
He ain't telling a lie. Now, you know, when you go in some kitchens, you know who cook. Now, I know Java made a comment about me sitting pretty and looking how I'm supposed to look. That's for the broadcast. If you cook the whole meal that day and you look cute, your
right.
food is nasty. Your
you
food
ain't putting no work.
I'm sorry. Exactly. Q, you got your heels on and all that, and you doing all that for your man. Your food is nasty, boo. I'm sorry. I know for a fact it's been tried and tested. I'm just telling you what I know, not what I think.
I need to see some smears, some
flour.
I need to see it.
Gravy dripping.
You put in some work.
What did you? Okay. I'm preparing. Goal was to be out of here by 11:30. And Mom, we might have a switch of plans. Y'all might have to Uber because I'm pooped.
That's in my.
You can go shower, change, and look good, especially if you're hosting. So you can possibly look at you. You were cooking this morning and you went and bang.
After the fact. That's after the
I'm saying if you've been in the kitchen cooking all day.
Yeah.
And you didn't shower and change, and you got on a whole fit because your man was coming over. Your food's not good. I'm telling you the truth.
Yeah, you didn't. If you cooked in your outfit and you still look like you outfit ready, you didn't go work.
No. If you make biscuits from scratch, baby.
Flour.
Okay, you're gonna see it. Even if you did go to shower or do something somewhere on the fingernail, you're gonna miss a spot and be like,
something gotta look like you did something. I'm trying to tell you something. You can't make no biscuits, greens, cleaning greens, chopping greens, seasoning greens, turkey, mac and cheese. You're not doing that cute.
There's gonna be a splash of Lowry somewhere.
It's something. It's something.
At least your hair gotta smell like chitlins. I mean, something.
That's disgusting.
Well, we're not going to go there. We're going to start this segment with Keith. Keith, go ahead. Give us another one.
All right, let's go to my number 3.
All right, what's your number 3?
Significant other that is of another ethnicity. They need to cook according to our ethnicity that they're coming to sit with. Tell Becky that we ain't eating no raisins in no potato salad. We ain't putting extra mayonnaise in. Listen, you are cooking according to us, the Johnsons, the Israels, the you cooking to it for our family. Don't come here with no raisin potato salad because it's gonna get taken out the back and you're gonna get talked about when you leave. Don't set your girlfriend up
when
like
you leave.
Boyfriend up like
First
that.
of all, that's a sign to me that he wants to break up with you, because a real dude knows a real dude is not gonna let you.
Yeah, he ain't gonna set you up to fail.
So that's a sign of a breakup, baby. Baby Becky. Jermaine, number 3.
Number 3, if you are not family and you're just a guest or a guest of a guest, don't ask who cooked in it. If you don't get your feelings hurt,
You don't have to.
don't ask who made what, who did what. You're not family. You're lucky you got invited. Just make the plate. If it don't taste good, leave it on the plate and silently throw it out later. But don't ask who made what, who did this, who did that. That's not your place. Know your place in the family. Know your place as a guest.
As a guest. Family can ask, and I know it's something.
Yeah.
We're going to get to that about who cooked what or whatever. Remy, what's your number 3?
I want to comment on that real quick. You know that discreet way of throwing stuff away when you fold your plate real good and you just toss it in the trash? That is hilarious. Okay. This one is not really that funny.
Hold on, because I've seen people do that, and I thought it was just so the food doesn't fall out. No, you hide it. You didn't eat.
Real technique to it.
You gotta be quick too.
I didn't know.
Because you got to start with putting your napkin on top of the plate. Come on, somebody.
That's a fact.
Napkin on top of the plate to let it done.
Remy, number 3.
You fold. All right, go ahead.
So, like I told y'all, I'm a cooking mom. And because I cook and I host, this is a pet peeve of mine, but thou shalt not put your diet restrictions on me. If you're not bringing your own food, do not call me and tell me respectfully, I love everybody and whatever you choose to eat or not eat. But do not call me and tell me I am a vegetarian. I hope you got this. I hope you don't have that. Don't put your diet restrictions on me. If you don't eat sugar, bring your own yams. Okay. I don't know what to tell you because my yams got sugar, brown and white in it.
Come on with it.
Tell you.
That was my number 6.
Don't do it because I'm busy. And after I done cooked a whole meal, now you're playing in my face. Bring your own stuff.
No tofu turkey?
Whoa.
Yeah.
You almost cussed.
You do it, bring it on your plate that you brought from home. Ain't nobody tofu and no nothing.
And write your name on it because ain't nobody going to blame me for it.
If you lay it out on the table and somebody go and taste it and they be like, what is this? Who did this?
We got a major look, y'all. I just want to acknowledge Remy. I'm mad that you're sipping. We got a major cook in the building. I call her Beaver, but Lucretia Grosson. Put your brand name, Beaver, so we can announce that so folks know, because she's a cook. She sits on camera and eats and got the whole thing that she does with cooking and eating. All right, we're going to start this one off with Jermaine. Jermaine, what's your number? I don't know where the numbers are at. Just give us one.
When it comes to guests, and since we're talking about guests, please let us know if you have multiple girlfriends, multiple boyfriends, and you have a special look of who you date. Let us know who it is, because we might get it right, but auntie and granny, they're going to be like, well, remember last time you came over, you told me to make this cake, so I made it this time. And we're like, granny, that ain't the one from last year. I ain't talking to cook out. This is cousin's different girl, you know. So just make sure y'all remind us whose name is who's what, especially to the seniors and the elders of the family.
Come on. Now we getting into the real.
Don't blow up the spot, auntie. Don't blow up the spot, granny.
Come
All
on.
right, I'm going to go in reverse because Keith said we're going to the real, and I'm going to let. I don't know if Remy has one in this space, but Keith, what around that one?
I mean, he's telling truth, man. Like, we all know we got uncles and cousins, and listen, some of us got aunties that got that juice, and hey, let us know so we don't blow up the game. Let's see. Let's go with this. If you want dinner to start at 4, you have to tell your family that dinner starts at 1. At latest 1:30. You tell them 1:30, but you know that you really expecting 4 o'clock. Because we just ain't good at time. I mean, let's be honest, we just ain't. No matter when it is, hey, we gonna have dinner, we gonna eat, say grace at 3:00. We know aunties and cousins ain't gonna show up till about 6:30. So if you wanted to start at 4, you need to give
Tell them one.
at bare minimum 2.5, 3 hour notice. Like, okay, I need them Negroes to be here at 4. I'm telling them to be here at 1.
Now, what about the family member like me? If you say 1, I'm showing up at 1:00. All of us have the family member that's punctual and that's like this.
And for them, you have some stuff ready for them to eat on.
The brie and crackers.
You got some, right. You got the cheese, the salami, the sliced ham. You got all that ready for them to come, eat, chill, even help out in the kitchen. Because you know, hey, you know why I told you 1. Because they ain't going to be here till 4. And they know.
Folks got to do better. Remy, what's your next?
Okay, I might have to double up. So first and foremost, Thanksgiving is not test kitchen time. Okay, thou shall never, ever in your life, if you have never, ever in your life, try something new and bring it to my house on Thanksgiving. It's not test kitchen time. No, thank you. It's okay. You can bring water, beverages, ice.
Bubba Cola.
No, we can't.
Lemon fizz.
A libation. Bring something else. Okay. This one, I don't mean any disrespect, but I think it's time to level up. Now, for those that host, it is now time for you to go to your local at home, Neiman Marcus, Macy's, and get you some proper serving plates, serving dishes. Presentation has got to take a couple levels up. We're not serving the turkey in the foil pan no more, my loves. Okay? We're not doing it no more. We're taking it up. We're leveling up. And I'm saying this with grace and love. You get you a nice little pan, silver platter, put the potatoes and the carrots and the little garnish. Let's do it big. Let's make it real pretty and sexy for Thanksgiving, even if you got to start next year. But think about it, okay?
But no, the Thanksgiving. Well, no. Okay, hold on.
Come on with that.
I'm on both sides of the fence, though. I'm on both sides of the fence. Because if I'm hosting and I know
look at Jermaine's face.
I know I'm gonna have 40, 50 people. I'm not doing dishes for 40, 50 people.
Excuse me, I'll be right back.
On the presentation side of let me present the turkey to the family. I get that. I'll serve that out on a nice, china and right. No. So I get what you're saying. That's why I said I'm
Remy, bring it back. You did not put it back in the camera. Hold on, you did not.
That's the only pass given. Is this foil pans?
Oh yeah. With the sterno. Okay, I'm with you there.
Oh yeah. Okay, so that's okay for the turkey and the one that I'll judge you a little bit. If you do the regular square for the turkey, I'm gonna judge you.
Oh yeah.
You gotta have the circular one that get wrinkled and it got the burnt edges in the side and it's dried up little juices. That's not a look. You got to get something for the turkey and at least get a turkey. It's the center of attention. It needs.
I'm with you. Okay, I'm rocking with you now. Okay, I'm there.
Yeah.
All right.
It's just a level, and I'm not being mean. I'm saying let's think about next year.
Yeah,
and do better for ourselves as hosts.
I'm with
you. Jermaine, come on.
Well, speaking of hosting, make sure you clean. Make sure you're clean. Make sure your house is clean, not just the inside, but the outside. If your outside don't look right or your inside don't look right, don't be the host. If you got bugs, roaches, dogs, cats, if I'm an animal lover, at least make sure your animals are trained. They don't go in the kitchen. My dog don't go in the kitchen.
Man, my dog don't cross the threshold of the kitchen at
all. My dog knows better. So if you do have pets, they better not be kitchen-friendly pets and don't have any bugs. Don't have no dirt. Clean your house. We shouldn't be sitting on stuff and crumbs and everything else.
Right. If you know you hosting, go ahead and hire a cleaning service because you know your normal clean ain't clean. So go ahead and pony up that 125 and let Julissa and Marietta come and scrape down.
Oh, Keith. Keith.
That's who does mine. Listen.
Shaniqua, Darren, and Rick and Becky do maid service too. Look at Remy.
I'm just trying to make sure this is a safe space because it's getting crazy. He said,
all right, where'd I leave off at? Jermaine did Remy. Come on.
Okay, your dessert game. Help me, please. Okay. I think that there are enough catering services out here that if you want peach cobbler and you know good and well your peach is not cobblering, don't do it. Just don't do it at all, please. And then when it comes to sweet potato pie, I am so specific about it. The Patty's pies have got to be.
Please, can we throw them out?
Stop.
Please get rid of them.
Yeah, bring it. So people are buying pies for Thanksgiving
All the time.
Bachelors get a pass. Some seniors that can't cook, elders, but
no, go to a bakery. A bakery. I'm saying leave Walmart stuff in Walmart.
First of all, we're not shopping at Walmart anymore. We're going on strike because they just diminished DEI. But go ahead. Right. Sorry, we're having fun today. Yes,
I'm just saying. I'm always devastated because after I ate all of that savory food and the greens and then you want a good dessert and that bundt pound cake or whatever you bought and that apple pie is dry. I'm devastated. Like I need the dessert to bring it home.
To be decadent.
No, you're not passing Patty as a real pie no more. We're not doing it.
No, Patty for her own legacy needs to take them things off the shelf herself.
Industrialized, and so it lost the touch.
Ooh,
it was never hers. Y'all, if y'all actually go and read the business, that ain't even her pie. Like she don't even own a tenth of that pie.
That's crazy.
Yeah, go read it. Go read it.
I got one before I'm going to go to Keith, and Keith, this kind of goes to what you're saying. Aunties and uncles, well, more aunties, if y'all are going to have the conversation about Shakisha in the family in the kitchen, make sure that y'all are quiet, because when Shakisha comes out the bathroom and stands there by the kitchen and hear y'all talking about the fifth baby with the sixth father,
and she wild out.
And
listen, that's on my rules too.
Come on, Keith. Well, I'm gonna
go right there to it too. If you know family issues have not been resolved, then there's no need to have the family testimonial portion of Thanksgiving. The what are we thankful for? We don't need to have that part of Thanksgiving.
Because there's gonna be all type of subs.
Because we gonna turn it into a whole Tyler Perry. Auntie, I know you ain't talking about what you is. Let's not do it. Let's skip it. Let's keep Thanksgiving peaceful this year. We done. We skipping it.
Keeping it cute now. Speaking of keeping it cute,
the new word, everybody.
Demure.
Let's keep it that. Let's keep it. Let's keep it real cool this year.
All right, we just about at 10:30. I'm gonna give you all a couple more because I'm trying to stay on schedule and be courteous to people's time that are tuning in. So, Jermaine, first of all, I just need to acknowledge the fact your whole disposition switched up when that dog barked. Yeah! Oh my God! All right, Jermaine, what you got up next?
Speaking of testimonials and all of that type of stuff, we want grace. We don't want prayer intercession. We don't want prayer warriors. We want you to bless the food. Stick to the assignment.
We know Cousins is in jail.
It needs to be basic. You thank God for the day. You thank God for the food. You thank God for the person who opened up their home. You thank the persons or the people who cooked, and maybe a moment of silence. 2 minutes to 3 minutes most. Don't try to hoop. Don't try to holler. Don't try to do nothing. Just say the grace.
Yo, I'm with you. We know that Cousins is still in jail. We know that Cousins is still smoking reefer and on some stuff. We know families got issues, but we just need to bless this food and eat.
Get it over with. Thank you.
And you can always tell when somebody prayed too long because the entire house goes, amen. Right. Speaking of weed, I'm going to throw this one in. If you know that, excuse me, smoking that loud, be courteous, especially if your grandmother's a church mother. And I don't know if you saw that video that was floating around on social media. A mother was praying and the boy was standing there rocking back and forth. And as she's praying, she said, God, and he fell out. And she said, And you got to stop smoking that weed like that in Jesus' name. Don't go in the house reeking. Please get contact. So,
Yeah,
my good candles going. Don't mess up the aromatherapy, okay? Please.
right. Like you done came
no,
in.
but what will happen is though, the aunt will hit you and be like, "So you know about that CBD? My weed been acting up."
Okay, a little side, a little conversation.
Right.
You know, oh yeah, because people try to play it off, but they all want a little something too.
Yeah.
I gotta close this one out because listen, this one is important because it's really about when it's time to go home and you've eaten and you've socialized and you talk your trash and you've had a good time. Now, the hosts that provide the take-home plates, your take-home plates happens after everybody got their first plate and they left, but you don't do your take-home plate
Before
everybody gets their first plate. I'm sick of y'all walking out with a stack of plates and little cousin Joey over there. Can I have some more yams? Ain't no more. Because you done took them all. Stop doing that. That is so tacky to me. Stop doing that at people's house, especially when you don't bring anything. Stop doing that.
Hold on. Uh-oh. I'm that long prayer person. I pray for about everything. Sharon, you know.
Come on.
Sharon know the assignment. Y'all know Sharon Cornelia. She know the assignment. She'll pray for the food. But if she sends something, she's going to go. What?
When a good prayer is good.
And it's natural. You
don't mind.
That's different. It's the ones that you know that now you're just doing too much. Those type of prayers you get annoyed with. But I'm talking about the good prayers where you're feeling it and your spirit is moving. I love those. I don't want to be like that.
Absolutely. Now I get you. Now it's the prayers where you know that they start praying and being messy because they know the family business and they just trying to say it in the prayer.
Pray about it out loud.
Pray about it. No. You being messy. Stop it. Let's go.
Talk about Lord. Somebody need a job in here, Lord. Somebody hasn't had a job in 5 years, Lord. Excuse you.
Thank you.
Release them from unemployment, Lord. What?
Trying to air out the family business in a prayer.
Release them from the woes of unemployment, Lord. Wait a minute.
I don't know who's where. Jermaine's being humble. So Jermaine, come on. Remy, we're going to let you close this out as the woman in here today. So Jermaine.
I did my last one.
Oh, you just did your last one? All right. I'm sure you can think of something else between these.
I got a couple that I didn't hit, so we can get in it.
All right, Jermaine, go ahead. And then Keith, give us your couple, and then we're going to close out.
All right.
Oh, my goodness. Y'all made me tired.
Thanksgiving time is not a time to be interviewed. Don't ask me when I'm getting married, when I'm having kids. Why am I still living here? When are you moving? Why are you still with her? Why are you still with him? Because it can get ugly. You're gonna ask me why am I still single? Why you get divorced 3 times? Like let's not do this. Leave people alone. Leave people alone.
That's for real. I mean, that one hit me different. Like, get out my face with your question.
I came here to eat. I didn't come to be asked why this, why that, this, that, who you came with, who you with, who you.
Absolutely fair.
My business.
Mind your business. I concur.
Yep.
I'll throw one in before we go to Keith. Also, the family knows that you and Keyshawn have been roommates for 17 years.
Mm-hmm.
Enough said.
My.
Enough said. Listen, if you don't have Uber or cab money and you need a ride to dinner, you need to tell somebody before it's time for everybody to sit down at the dinner table and we all ready to eat and you trying to blow up phones to get a ride. You should have planned yourself accordingly. Don't mess up everybody else's good time because you didn't prepare. You knew you didn't have Uber or cab money. You knew you needed a ride to Big Mama's house. Humble yourself. Make the call. Ask somebody. Show up when we show up so we can have a good time.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. And we talked about the restrictions on diet. If you got a diet restriction. Oh, listen. Okay, listen. And this is for my family, especially because we were the young family back in the day. Everybody was young, spry, and whatever. Now, we're the older generation. And if mama and papa got the shakes and got the trimmers, please assist them with carrying the turkey to the table. And please assist them, or pass it to the next generation to cut the turkey. We don't want shredded turkey. We need sliced turkey because I'm keeping it real. Don't do me like that. When they help them out, or mom, Pawpaw, it's time for Junebug to go ahead and take over the tradition of cutting the turkey or carrying the turkey. You had your time.
You're gonna get cussed out for recommending that, though.
Come on.
You're gonna get cussed out. There's some things that some people not letting go until they can't hold it no more.
And that's all right.
Look what Sherry said. He said you need to ride to the opposite side.
I ain't going that way. I ain't going that way.
Listen.
Oh, God.
Right.
You know what? Can I ask y'all a question for real? Does anybody have, everybody jokes about the rich auntie that doesn't have any kids. She travels all the time. She's never in town. She comes in, and when she comes in, everything that you do is mediocre. Absolutely. You put that. You do
that little. You still got that little job. You still talking to that little dude.
That little on everything.
Yeah.
No, listen, uninvited is a thing, okay? Mm-hmm. I didn't invite you. Don't come in my house playing in my face. And I mean, looking at the food like everything is bougie, everything is a criticism.
She walking, this a nice little house.
Hello. Oh, you bought a little car? That is so nice. Where'd you do that?
A little car outside.
Everything, she got to one you up on everything. Well, when I make mac and cheese, I use 18 cheeses. Nobody cares, boo.
Right.
That's why she's like that, because she's constipated.
And we don't care. We don't care. We don't care. We don't care.
And then we talking about indigenous people, because I got indigenous on both sides of my families. If you know you got that militant family member and they anti everything, this is not the time to invite them to your family gathering to sit there and talk about, hey, brother, do you understand what this holiday really is about?
The deep ones.
Do you really?
I hate it. I hate it.
Are you giving thanks, or are you getting thanks for giving? You got to understand. Hey, brother, we ain't got time for
that. You have to overstand.
Right. You got to overstand. See, you ain't seeing. See, grand rising, my brothers and sisters.
First of all, I get that.
I will leave.
I get that, but never mind. We're not going to go into that.
I got to leave that one alone, but don't grand rising me.
But then in the meantime, you over at Auntie, you supposed to be all of this and all of that and don't eat pork. But over at Auntie, like, can you do me a favor? Can you put a little bit of them chitlins in a Ziploc bag?
Right. Hey,
let's be 100.
Jermaine, that hog mog in that.
No. I don't do the hog mogs.
Let me get that
chitlins. I don't do the hog mogs.
Child, you can't. Once you chitlin, you can't say nothing.
Yeah, dog. You're
not going to listen. Let me tell you about my
camera off. I ain't saying nothing else.
My aunt's chitlins, so I buy the clean ones and I take them to her to clean them. When I tell you, I forgot to take a picture before I put them in the pot. When I tell you they look like this,
what's that? Paper?
There,
yeah,
testing it, processed.
But if you know chitlins, Remy, a chitlin that looks almost like this after being clean is a trusted chitlin.
I don't trust no chitlins.
And right, I don't.
Jermaine, shut up. Jermaine is sitting over there being nice and loud. All right, listen, we're going to get ready to wrap up. One, I got to go finish, and I'm on some timing. Ma, I'm going to call you and Nakia somehow. I'm going to have to coordinate Uber because to finish cooking, go get y'all, come back. I forgot I had the show today. I forgot when I made these plans. So Ma, I'll call you and we'll work it out. But I do want to give all three of you, and Remy, you can end up still closing this out. I want to give you all the opportunity to practice gratitude. There's so much that's going on in the world. All of us each have our own challenges. We practice Black joy often to proactively and in the midst of combat a lot that fights our Black joy. And so, Jermaine, I'll start with you. If you could just tell us a few things or why you're grateful this morning.
I am grateful. They say health is wealth. I'm grateful that I have health. I have warmth, heat. And I'm grateful that I have a few options of places to go to get more laughs and more jokes for next year, for next Thanksgiving job with Jimmy. But yeah, I'm just grateful that I'm here, I'm alive, and that I have my health and strength.
Absolutely, brother. Keith did we lose Keith?
No, he's right there.
He got a notification and checking his phone. That's what it is. Keith,
Ciao.
I'm trying to get back to that screen.
He said he can't hear.
I don't know what happened. Log off and log back in. I still want Remy to close out the thankfulness. So I'll say why I'm thankful this morning. I'm thankful for all of you coming in, sacrificing your time during Thanksgiving to be with us, to help bring the community Black joy. I'm thankful for the audience and those that are here today. I'm thankful, like Jermaine, for my place. I'm thankful for tolerance. I'm thankful for patience. I'm thankful for temperance. I'm starting to get into the messy thing like Keith, because the testimony winds up being messy. I'm thankful for not being popping people in their head and all that other stuff. But in all seriousness, I'm just grateful. And we want to acknowledge that for many of us, and I presume to say for all four of us on here, this is a day that the nation and the world sets aside for gratitude, but gratitude is something that we practice every day.
Every day.
So definitely appreciate it. Hopefully Keith can get ready to get back in. But if not, Remy, I'm going to go ahead and ask you to close us out with gratefulness. Hold on, Remy. Keith is coming.
Okay, good. Okay.
Come on, Keith, because we want Remy to close us out. Why are you grateful, brother? You got the connection.
No. So, no, honestly, man, just thankful for a lot of things. For those that don't know on here, I battled cancer 3 times and was literally pronounced dead a couple times. I'm thankful for life. I'm thankful.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I coded out on the table. I had my port was infected and sent my body into septic shock. Yep. And I went and literally coded out on the operating table a couple times. But then I had a bone marrow transplant the year after that. And that got dangerous to the point where after the bone marrow transplant, they said I had stage 4 lung cancer in both lungs, and there was nothing else they can do for me. So God is good. God is faithful. He's a healer. And then after that, I was able to have my son. And just last Monday on the 18th, we had our baby girl. So I am thankful that God is a provider, a keeper, a sustainer. I'm thankful for all life, health, strength, my wife, my family, my extended family. I'm thankful just on a whole level that y'all wouldn't even understand. I live my life a daily thankful, in a daily, hourly, minute by minute. God, I thank you, because it's grace that I'm living in right now.
Wow. Wow.
We here.
Did I just
the Zoom didn't freeze? We just needed to let that settle, because if I had the right track set up, we would have some
music, because that was moving to me, and I'm grateful you're here with us as well. And I know how it feels to get through something. And I always tell people all the time, it's not what you go through, it's what you get through. That's right. And it really shows, who you are and how resilient you are. So all that being said, I am grateful. I'm overflowing with gratitude in this season, because I have been tested. I'm not going to speak too soon, because I've been tested on a lot of levels. I'll just say that. And no, I don't look like anything that I've been through. Mm-hmm. I don't look like my struggle. I don't look like my stress. I don't look like my pain. I don't look like my sadness. I done did it all in a matter of months. And I kept it cute. I kept it pushing, and I kept God first. So I'm grateful that God gives us seasons. So if this was my season to learn and to grow, I learned and I'm growing. That's what I'm grateful for.
Well, with that being said, this is Thankful Thursday on Thanksgiving. And in all seriousness, we went and ended like this because after this holiday and the holidays, we as a people were just, going to get used to some interesting times. And so I think it's important to always, not just today, 2 things: gather with family as much as you can virtually, be in touch in these spaces, as well as, be fortified early in your joy, because if you build up, the old folks used to say, Keith, you remember sending up the timber.
Mm-hmm.
When you when adversity comes your way, you're not starting from zero and you get negative.
Right.
That joy, you got something to buffer back and bounce back to. So I just want to acknowledge a couple of folks in the room before we go. Miss Teresa as well. So Remy, this is Miss Teresa. She's the one I was telling you about that keeps me laced. So I'll hook you two up. My good brother Poochie. I know his government's in here, but my brother Poochie in the room. And Pam is in the room. She says she loves you, Remy. And Tiffany is in the room as well. Asia, I'm going to coordinate with my mother to send the Uber and all of that. But yes, Mama Java be going in.
Yeah.
Okay.
And did. Thank you, Java Shot. All right, y'all, we're getting off of here. Remy, Keith, and Jermaine, I appreciate all of you. Salute and happy Thanksgiving to all of you. Jermaine, you're not cooking? Everyone else referred to cooking except you.
Nope.
Jermaine, in all these years, I've never. Do you cook?
I cook, but I don't cook for Thanksgiving.
Oh,
that's a mood.
I bring my appetite. I bring a couple of bottles of wine or something like that, but I ain't cooking.
I ain't mad at you.
I got my coquito coming, so we are good.
Listen, Mr. I have a request because I know your greens. I seen that pot liquor you was talking about, Java. You to put a little something to the side for Remy.
I'm going to wind up making 2 pots of greens because the big pot I had, it's over. So yeah, I'm going to have greens.
Back here dance, like hold me down, dog.
Listen, and it's all beef, and I did beef stock and that pot liquor, like that smoked turkey wing sat for 13 hours.
Oh,
slow in. Look at Remy's face.
It makes a difference.
Yo, I came home last night from after your show, opened the oven, took a little teaspoon. I said, well, I can just drink it. That's why they call it pot liquor. It's good. And so now the greens are in there marinating and whatnot, and the chitlins are done, and the turkey legs are getting to, somebody about to get
Covered with your own to-go containers. I love it.
All right, y'all. We're going to get off of here. It's almost 11. Believe it or not.
Have a safe holiday.
Thank you all. And UCB members, believe it or not, on a holiday, y'all get an hour for watching Java with Jimmy, which is crazy. Y'all have a wonderful day. And I'll be in touch. And again, thank each of you for being here. Folks, I'll see you guys on Monday morning at 10 a.m. here in the Java Cafe. Thank all of you for being with us today. And thank all of you for being here. And we'll talk to y'all soon.
Bye, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
Thank you, Java with Jimmy.
Yes, ma'am. Love y'all.